Good afternoon. I was just about to say morning. It is 12 p.m., so it is afternoon. Good afternoon, or morning, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Happy Sunday, and happy final day of the final book support group of 2024. God, that was a struggle. How is everybody doing? How is your final book support group gone for the year? Mine has gone terribly. I'm not going to lie. So I am wrapping Final Book Support Group up during these sprints. I think I'm actually going to focus on editing the vlog in probably the first two sprints. I do need to wrap it all up and everything, but I'm going to edit it first and then I'll do my last clip and just import that. So I've started importing the footage in and I've got it all into my editing software so that I can get that done. I've currently got 51 minutes, but I think that's probably going to be cut down quite significantly. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how I've managed to get that much footage. It's not been a good week for me. My final book support group has not been successful whatsoever. It's been quite a heavy week for me, but it is what it is. And honestly, I just want to draw a line under this vlog and under this week as a whole. And I want to get started on a new project that I'm really excited about. And it's going to take me a couple of weeks, but I'm so excited about it. So that's what I'm doing for today. Whether or not I actually managed to get some reading done in these sprints, I don't know. But I have just read for like an hour before we came on sprints. Andy decided to have a lazy morning in bed this morning. So I came downstairs and did a bit of reading. So some reading has been done today and I'm happy about that. He has just let me know, though, that darts is this afternoon and not this evening. And I specifically asked him yesterday, if I do sprints at 12 o'clock tomorrow, I'm good, right? I'm not going to miss anything. He's like, no, you're good. And now he's just gone, oh, yeah, sprints are on at 1:30. Darts are on at 1:30 this afternoon. I was like, babe, if I'd known they were on this afternoon instead of this evening, I'd have done sprints this evening. What the fuck is wrong with you? So alas, it looks like I'm going to miss the darts today, which is so frustrating because it's taken over my life for the last week, 10 days, however long it's been on for, 2 weeks. Every evening, I've watched the darts religiously, and now I'm going to miss the final, and the semi-final, and I'm just honestly. Anyway, what's everybody else's plan today? Quick, Theo, did you come back? I skipped that. Afternoon, all. I have 197 pages left to Skandar 2 to go. Hope everyone has an amazing day. How is everyone? Good. Been better? I woke up this morning feeling hungover, which is really weird considering I haven't touched a drop of alcohol in a week. We went out last weekend. That's the last time I had any alcohol. So I did have quite a busy, stressful, mentally taxing day yesterday. So I was crying in Specsavers yesterday morning. You suddenly noticed that one of my windows downstairs has been smashed. Somebody's thrown a stone or a rock at one of my windows and it's smashed. And it was like my 13th reason yesterday for the whole week. I was like, nah, I am done. And we went to Specsavers to pick Andy's glasses up and I was sobbing in Specsavers. So, it's how yesterday went. Then I sorted myself out and then we went to the Trafford Centre with Andy's mum and it was so busy. So by the time we got home, I was incredibly mentally drained. I did finish another book. He went on COD with my brother for a couple of hours, and then I finished another book and went to bed. But I woke up this morning feeling terrible. 45 minutes of my audio, hearing it since this morning. 45 minutes left, I mean. I'm still in bed, didn't get to sleep until 5 a.m. though, so I have an excuse. I've only had muesli bar and a banana for breakfast though, so first sprint will probably be proper food. Fair. Hello, everyone. Today I'll be reading book 10 of the Black Dagger Brotherhood. Nice. Hello. Good morning, afternoon, struggles. For once in my life, I'm actually reading a final book in a final book support group. Who am I? Hello, everyone. Going to be reading Jade Legacy with y'all. Killing it, Alien. Killing it. I have managed to finish one series for this whole final book support group. I've done a continuation station and I've started a series of Spark of the Everflame, and then here with me is also the beginning of a series, but I've read books 3 and 4 in the series. So I've only got book 2 left to read in that series, and then I'm up to date before book 5 comes out next year. So, you know, kind of starting a series, but also kind of continuation station, if you know what I mean. Hello, Cece. How are you, Angel? I miss you. Need some company today, so just vibing and marking here. I'm glad you're here. Good afternoon. I got no sleep last night, but I'm trying to stay awake so I can sleep early tonight. That is fair. That is fair. Feel like my picture today is terrible. I don't know if that helps or not, to be perfectly honest. Whatever. It's a little bit dark in here, so I'm just going to put that on. Hello, I'm currently planning some major chapters for Project Broken Legend. Nice. Could still watch some if you want. Yeah, I may dip in and out, to be honest. I don't know how long this is the semi-final today. I think so. I don't know how many legs the semi-final is. The quarters were 16, so I don't know how many. I don't know if it's still 16 or whether it goes up more than that, but I'll probably nip downstairs and check in anyway. I haven't read a final book, but I did read 600-page Kindle Unlimited romance last night. Killing it. Killing it. Finished Rewitch yesterday, 4.5 stars, 60 pages, into Final Empire. Nice. Going to be starting Blood Over Brighthaven for a vlog. Love that for you, Kim. I really want to read that, but I haven't read ML Wang's other one yet, Sword of Kaigen, and I do want to read that one as well. But also, I'm not in my fantasy era right now, and I have just gotten rid of a whole bunch of like high epic fantasy books off of my shelves because I'm sick to death of seeing them on there. In all honesty, they're taking up a lot of space, and I'm like, if I'm not going to read these books anytime soon, I should get rid. They would be better on somebody else's shelf and somebody else reading them. So they're in stacks ready to go and be on hold. But yeah. Hello, my love. I'm all right. It's 7 a.m. My child was up all night and my cat decided to wake everyone up at the ass crack of dawn. Having a great time. Gosh darn it. Happy Sunday. Need to be catching up on chores for the week and clean up from my ADHD impulses. So I'm going to start with the Right Move audiobook and get that done before reading my physical book. That sounds like a great way to spend your day, honestly. How nice will it be to start your week off as well with like a clean slate for next week? Love that for you. Those mean gates for your window. I just want to give you a big hug. It's just been, I feel like it's been one thing after another this week. And it's just been, like my plate started off like kind of high anyway, and now it's just been piled on all week. It is what it is, and I'm trying. I'm doing all right, but yesterday was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm not going to lie, and I just ended up crying in Waterstones about the window. Watch the darts. I'll probably dip in and out. I'll nip downstairs and check in and see what the score is like and stuff, but he was like, no, it's fine. The darts doesn't actually, like, there's a game before the Littler and Gary Anderson game, which is the one that I want to watch, Luke Littler and Gary Anderson. It will be a bit later, so it'll be like 2:30. I said, babe, I'm starting sprints at 12. I'm not ending them at 2:30 to watch the game. I'll have to like dip in and out, nip downstairs when we're doing a sprint and watch a little bit maybe, and then come back up again. We'll see. Fingers crossed for sure. I've been planning my December TBR, and it's pretty much all Christmas romance. That makes me excited. I love that for you. Currently reading Amari and Despicable Wonders. It's 11:05 p.m. here in Australia. Hello, been at work all day, been up since 4 a.m. and haven't done any reading. Now 8 p.m. So keen to get some reading done. Welcome to the, I need to find out how to pronounce this because I'm actually going to be picking this up very, very soon. Hyanam Dong Bookshop. I'm going to do the audiobook so that I will know how to pronounce this because I'm hoping that it will be mentioned in the book. Got 270 pages left of Juniper and Thorn, and then we'll have a full house with a different book for every prompt. Can you tell I'm not doing else much at the moment? I've managed to finish two final books this week. Today I'm starting The Return of the King. Nice. Love that for you. I did debate this morning. I actually had a conversation with my patrons, and by the end of the conversation, I already had an answer to my question. But I was on an iron about whether or not to pick up one more book for Final Book Support Group that would be a final book and try and get my way through it during these sprints, but run the risk that if I don't and I end up incredibly distracted because I'm maybe not in the mood to read, then it will run into a video project that it does not fit in because I won't be weekly vlogging for the next couple of weeks. So that would have been a huge risk to take. The book in question would have been The Curse by Harper L. Woods. So that was one option, and then my other option was to just draw a line under the whole week and the whole vlog, because I just don't think I have been in the right headspace this week, and therefore it's just not been my jam this week, and I've not had a good time, and I didn't want to continue on the vlog if I wasn't feeling it either, because then it's not an enjoyable vlog to watch. So I was like, I just draw a line under it, wrap the vlog up, get it edited, and maybe start on this big project that I'm about to start on for the next few weeks instead. And by the time I'd asked and posted the poll to Patreon, I hadn't answered some question. And I was like, okay, well, we're just going to wrap it up now for Book Support Group. We're not going to rush through The Cursed. We're not going to try and get through it today in the, a few hours. We're just going to leave it. It is what it is. Sometimes it's just not a good week, and that's okay. It's all right. As long as you bounce back and you keep coming back, that's fine. We love your sprints, but don't go at something you've been looking forward to. We could sprint in the Discord group, or if you left the live running, we could sprint and chat. I appreciate you guys. You're so sweet. I'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% certain what time the darts will come on, so we'll see how sprints are going. I do want to get this video edited during this time frame, so maybe it's just a case of I set the sprint off. I feel like Luke Littler and Gary Anderson will be quite a quick match anyway, so they could be done in the space of like a sprint, so I'll just see how it goes, but I'll keep you posted. But thank you. I appreciate that. My book is the final book so far. In December, the next one's published. Nice. Catching up. We love that. We do miss CC. Not had a great weekend. My granddad fell yesterday morning. He broke his leg. Oh, shit. High-risk surgery this morning. Thankfully, he made it through, and I can breathe a little, so TBR has gone out the window. Kim, I'm so sorry. I'm glad he's made it through his surgery, though. That is very good news, and I hope he recovers very well. You just focus on him and some self-care as well. Remember to look after yourself as well. Life has been well shit since August. Girl, I love you. I love you. I miss you a lot. There we go. I'm here. Lovely to see you all. It was shampoo and conditioner day, so it took a little longer. Always takes longer. Reading the book That Would Not Burn. Nice. I have only just got back into my fantasy era, hence why I'm getting them all in before that stops. I got back into my fantasy era, and then The Way of Kings ended it all for me again. And I was like, you know what? Whatever. I give up. I can't be bothered. Hope everyone's having a chill Sunday. I am hoping that today will be kind of way more chill. Like, it's pissing it down outside. It is the perfect reading weather, to be fair. Part of me is like, do I just leave editing this vlog today and just get on with some reading? I might start editing it, see how I feel. I could get like half an hour in, be like, I can't bother anymore. Hello, going to read Shadows Within Us. I want to read that because I really enjoyed Shadows Between Us. So I really do want to read it. And every time I go to the bookstore and I see it, I'm like, do I pick it up? Do I? And I'm always so tempted. I just don't know the answer to the question, though. Oh. Did I just choke on fresh air? Oh, I have about 5 hours and 30 minutes left of that audio. So I'm crossing my fingers I can finish it today. You've got this. Yeah, it's just frustrating. I think as well, the worst part of it is that next Thursday, I mean, I can get the guy to look at it, but next Thursday I've got a window guy coming to measure up the big glass panes. Can't remember if I mentioned this the other day or if it's a conversation I've had with Patreon, but the big glass panes in my bay windows, to measure them up and replace them before Christmas. And I've got the money saved to cover that, but not much more else to right before Christmas as well, to kind of cover an extra window that not only is like, it wouldn't be a lot, honestly, normally. The window is literally, the pane is probably about this big, but it's got lead in it and coloured glass in it. And it's going to cost me so much more money. And it was just, I was just really frustrated. Andy was stood outside while I was trying to get my coat on, and he's like, "Babe, have you noticed that this window's smashed?" I was like, "What the fuck?" It's only outside, so we could put up with it till next year, but it just seems annoying while the window guy's here. I think I'm going to get him to measure it up next week when he comes anyway. Just mention it to him, get him to measure it up and give me a price for it. And if need be, I'll just do it separately next year. But it was just on top of the week in general. A lot to take in. If anyone wants a giggle, we have a Polly Fox we're trying to trap to send up to the vet hospital. So far, I've trapped my neighbour's cat. They have been released as soon as it's a loud trap. Oh, bless. Trap my neighbour's cat. Oh, Hannah. Audiobook pronounces it Hunam Dong. Hunam? Oh, okay. Hunam Dong Bookshop. That's okay. I can say that, I think, if I'm not saying it wrong. I also need some help for what to read. Do I continue Mistress of Lies because it's been on my TBR for weeks, or do I start Queen of Shadows and speed through that as I know I will love it? Ooh. I want to get Mistress of Lies out of the way though because I'm really enjoying it too. I kind of want to encourage you to do Mistress of Lies because you're already partway through and I know you've been enjoying it. But I'm also the type of person that when I'm in the mood to start something new, I just start something new. I kind of want to encourage Mistress of Lies, honestly. I would carry on with Mistress of Lies and get it for your TBR. Yeah. Answer your mood. Go for Queen of Shadows. This is, how much do you have left? Good question. About 50%, so about 250 pages. Yeah, part of me actually now wants to encourage a new book. I've been away for the weekend. I'm currently reading Phantasma. Nice. I hope you're enjoying it. I believe the audiobook for that has done very, very well this year and has got an award from Audible or something. I saw the narrator doing a TikTok earlier while I was doom scrolling. I have about 12 books, all of which I want to consume today, as I know I need to crack on with my Christmas TBR. I'm starting this big project. There are 11 books for the project, and I'm a little bit anxious about it. So I kind of want to get cracking on it as soon as possible. And I think my aim was to start with the biggest book on the TBR, actually, because there is a really big book on there. But I think I would feel better if I got through the smallest one today. I think I would feel a little bit better about that. So I don't know. I'm tempted to maybe do that today. I don't know. We'll see. Mood read. Yeah. Started Rightmove yesterday while trying out a new solitaire game, and it took me 16 fucking rounds to complete it. It was Aces Up, which is one I've never done before. Oh, God. I do love playing solitaire, though, while listening to an audiobook. I hope you're enjoying Rightmove. I love that series. Still in recovery after having contracted adult onset chickenpox 4 weeks ago. Fucking hell. I hope you're okay, Jen. I always forget that if you didn't have chickenpox as a kid, you can still you can get them as an adult. Andy's never had them. So I'm looking forward to that when the kids finally get them. Not my kids. I haven't got kids. Just FYI, if you didn't know, I don't have kids. But I've got 2 nephews. So I'm looking forward to that when they finally get chickenpox because I've no doubt they will pass them on to him because he's never had them. I've had them as a kid. Matt and Tara have both had them as kids as well. My brother and my sister-in-law. I hope you're okay, though. I have my friend some of your Daisy and Bee bookmarks for an early Christmas present swap, and she loved them. Oh, bless. I'm so glad she enjoyed them. I love that. I do need to announce a Black Friday sale, actually, for Daisy and Bee as well. I think I could be back in my high epic fantasy era. The Final Empire is a reread, but I can't remember what happened and never picked up book 2. Love that for you. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. I actually think that no matter what point of life I'm in with my fantasy era, the final, like Mistborn Era 1 and the Greatcoat series will never be a problem for me. I don't think they will ever be a problem for me. Is there any others that I don't think will be a problem? Nah, probably just them 2. I don't think they'll ever be a problem for me. You should read it. I want to know your thoughts on it. because I'm not sure about it. Ooh. Hang on, which book was this? I've gotten confused. Let me scroll back up, see if I can find. Were we chatting about a book? Can you remind me what book this was, please? Because I've forgotten what was I discussing? What was I talking about? 4 Cats So Far and The One Twice. Must love the ham. I'm leaving out for the fox, of course. Reading Jingle Bell Mingle, loving it so much. I'm excited to read that one. Can't decide if I should start Hunger of Gods for Jade's buddy read, or if I want to try to squeeze in Ashes and Starkest King first. Book 1 was such a quick read, so I could manage both. I think you could do both. Ashes and Starkest King was as quick as the first one was. I have a finished copy of the next one, because I believe the Crowns of Nyaxia series is going to be like 3 duologies. So obviously you've got the first duology with Serpent and the Wings of Night and Ashes and Starkest King, and then the second duology starts with Songbirds of Heart and Stone, or whatever the fuck the title's called. It's over there and I can't see it. And I've got a copy of it and I'm doing a review for next Friday. So that will be something that I'm squeezing in at some point this week, but the audio doesn't come out till the 19th. So I'm just waiting for that to come out on Tuesday. And then I can smash that out. And I'm also doing a read along for this as well, which I started last night, like literally 6 pages. But again, I'm waiting for the audio to come out on the 19th so I can try and smash my way through this. So I'm probably on Wednesday going to focus on this and Songbird. Take the day off the long project and just do those 2. I want to try and turn that into a video idea, but I've no idea what to do because I don't want to do it for like a 24-hour timer challenge or whatever. I don't know what to do with that, but I would like to turn it into a video concept. Seems a waste to read 2 books and not film it at all. So I don't know if anyone's got any ideas on what I could do with that. I was debating whether or not to do it as like a 24-hour readathon, but like from a time to a time the next day, and then it's done then. So like maybe 11 a.m. till 11 a.m. But I'll sleep in the meantime. Do you know what I mean? So I was debating maybe doing that. I might do that. Maybe I'll do that. Just make it a 24-hour vlog and get through those 2 books. And if I can fit something else, then I will do. I don't know. We'll see. I feel my dilemma so much. Careful, adult chickenpox can be shingles and cause infertility. Oh, God. Had chickenpox twice. God. I'm on the mend. I got it pretty bad as I never had it and never had the inoculation for it as my mother has shingles. Oh, God. Cousin paid for the chickenpox vaccine for my little cousin. Can I get vaccinated before the kids get far enough into school to be at risk? I'm not sure. I might have to speak to him about that, to be fair. I mean, he would probably just stay away from the kids, but I don't know if I've already had it, but I don't know if I can still bring it home. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if it's something that I can carry and bring it home and give to him. Do you get what I mean? Should get the vaccine, even if he's adult, he can still get it. I'll look into that for sure. Shadows Within Us. Oh, yes. My God, my apologies. Yes, I am very intrigued about reading it. I may add it to my wish list. In fact, it might already be on there. I can't remember. I might have a look, see how much it is on Kindle, and then make a decision whether or not to add it to my wish list or just get it on Kindle if it's cheap enough. I almost forgot I still need to try and read Bunny for your Bunny read. Is that still happening or have we moved on? We need to do a live show for it, which I think will end up being at the beginning of November. I DNF'd, so I think it will be an interesting discussion. You won't get a spoiler vlog from me, though, because I didn't get far enough into the book. Actually, I got like 120 odd pages, but I hadn't even started the vlog at that point, so I just didn't bother with the vlog. No, that's fine. That's me forgetting because I've got terrible, terrible memory. As an adult, Chloe read chickenpox. Yes, we do. We do ship to Norway. We ship all around the world. It's an Etsy store, so yeah. Books I want to review. Idea for a vlog. Ooh, nice. It's a good idea. Had it once as a small child and then about 17. Wow, I thought you could only get chickenpox once. Shocking. I'm really excited to give it a read, actually. It looks really cute. It's still here. I should have put it away, really, but it looks really, really cute, and I love it. Adorable. Okay, I think I'm going to do Ashes and Starkest King first. If it takes me more than a few days, I'll just have to start Hunger of the Gods and read them at the same time. They're quite different, I think. I mean, I haven't read the John Gwynne series. In fact, Shadow of God, sorry. I've just actually taken them off my shelves because I was going to do the readathon with the read along with Jade and her patrons, but I haven't done it. So I'm now behind, very behind as well, considering that we're in the middle of November. So I should have, read Shadow of Gods and be making a start on the Hunger of Gods. But I've just decided that I'm not going to do it. So I've unhauled them before getting the third one. And weirdly enough, Andy picked the third one up yesterday in Waterstones and went, "Oh, this looks cool." I said, "I've just taken the other two off of my shelves to unhaul them because I don't think I'm going to get to them." He was like, "It looks cool." I was like, "Do you think you'd read it?" He was like, "Nah." I was like, "Okay, well, I'll get rid of him then." But yeah, my point was, they're so different. One of them's romantasy and the other one is like high fantasy, that I think you should be fine reading them at the same time. Sounds like a plan. Good morning to you. But yeah, I think a live show for that book would actually be fun. I'm excited to see if I can wrap my fucked up brain around it. I'm interested to see if you could as well. How spicy is The Serpent and the Wings of Night? I'm not a big spicy fan. It's been a while since I've read it. I think, if I remember correctly, I think there is some spice in it. I don't think it's too spicy. The second one might be a bit more spicy. I can't remember though, honestly. Can anyone that's read it recently answer this question? I'm sure you will fly through them. Me too, when the doctors thought it was... Went to the doctors, though, and was told that it's possible to get it twice, but unusual, so I was one of the lucky ones. Oh, God. Might extend Final Book Support Group for another week. Go for it. I have so many Final Books continuations that I think this may be great motivation to get some of those. Do it. If you want to extend the Final Book Support Group, I know some people, whenever I announce the video, some people do like a full month. And I may try and do that next year. I actually did host a full month Final Book Support Group. Was it earlier this year or was it last year? And although it was fun, I can't mentally host anything longer than a week anymore. So I don't do it. But on occasion, I may extend for like 2 weeks or for the whole month to like dedicate focusing on something. And I may do it for one of the months next year for Final Book Support Group, because especially on the basis that this last round for me has been absolutely shocking and terrible, that I may do it next year. We'll see though. I don't know. Maybe. I tend to like really knuckle down with these Final Book Support Group. When I'm hosting a readathon, I tend to really, really, really knuckle down and go absolutely ham for however long it's on for, and do really well. But this time I've just really not done a good job at all. I mean, I've still finished 4 books. I did also finish Just for the Summer, but that was my review for it and everything was in the Ultimate Book video that went up yesterday. If you haven't watched that, my review for that was in that. But I did mention, because I finished the book on the Friday and I started the Final Book Support Group like 3 days earlier on the Friday. I did mention it at the beginning of my vlog very quickly because it kind of, in a way, does wrap up a series. And then I read the little novella, The Situationship, that follows up from that. And then I've also read Blue Flag Volume 5, Sparks of the Everflame, What Feast at Night, and Here With Me. So I've not done bad, but as far as like wrapping up series are concerned, I haven't done great. I could have done better, you know? So, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes it's just not your week, you know? Yeah. There is also that as well. We do the readathons. Like, the whole point in Final Book Support Group is that it's a support group to support each other all year round. And that's why we've got like the Discord and Instagram and things like that. It's to support each other all year round, but also like the readathons are for those of you that like myself, will read all sorts all year round, but like to really focus in, like hone in for a week or a long weekend or something on final books and getting through some series. Because otherwise, left to my own devices, I would not finish anything. Honestly. Has anyone read What the River Knows by Isabella Bañez? I've heard good things about it. I have not. Serpent and the Wings of Night wasn't too spicy, or rather the spicy scenes were spicy, but there weren't that many of them. Fair. Recently read Grimstone for a book club and enjoyed it, although a lot of people in the club didn't like it due to the spice and sexualized violence. Oh, interesting. I'm intrigued by this one, to be fair. Sophie Lark, right? I'm intrigued by this one. Concentrating on finishing series for the rest of the year. How long will you sprint today? I'm hoping to go for a few hours. Andy, as previously mentioned at the beginning of the sprints, Andy has thrown a little bit of a spanner in the works by letting me know that the darts semi-final is on this afternoon and not this evening, which is why I was hosting sprints this afternoon, because I thought, well, at least I can finish sprints and then go and watch the darts final this evening. Now he's told me it's this afternoon. So I'm either going to pop down and just watch it during one of the sprints, or I may, if it goes on longer, I may wrap up sprints and then go down and watch it. But regardless, a couple of hours at least. I'm aiming for like 4 hours, but a couple of hours at least for sure. It was not this year, Steph. I wasn't there for it. Oh my God. I'll have my 1 year on your Patreon soon. Theo, that's so cute. Oh. Honestly, shout out to Gavin for introducing you to me, though, because introducing you to me. Yes, because sure, I think it was one of Gavin's Patreon live shows, maybe. Was I on with him? Were we sprinting together or something? I think it's through Gavin's Patreon I've met you. And I adore that man regardless, but I adore him for introducing me to you because I think you're great. Yes, I DNF'd What the River Knows. I've seen a few people DNF it, to be fair. I don't think it's up my street, so I'm not going to pick it up, but I have heard both good and bad things. I'm going to spend the first sprint doing my skincare, making lunch, need to get my stuff done, and then I can relax and read. Yes, by Sophie Lark, although I'm keen to read Monarch soon after hearing Ismelda in Spice, though, than Grimstone. And the main male MC is nicer. Nice. I want to get into them. But again, I'm in this situation now where I've started so many new series recently that I really could do with wrapping them up, which is what my aim was this week. Lo and behold, I've gone and started Spark of the Everflame and immediately wanted to pick up Glow of the Everflame, but I cannot because I'm about to start this long project that's going to take me a couple of weeks. So I need to hold off on that now. In fact, one thing that I do want to do today is write down everything that happened at the end of Spark of the Everflame so that I don't forget it by the time I come to pick up Glow, because I know I will. I'll be picking up Glow going, what the fuck happened again? So I want to, because I remember it and it was quite shocking. The cliffhanger it was left on, shocking. Going into, I'm not sure what that is. Lork. Only 13% to finish, and I want to start another book soon. It's one of his sprints that I met you and then binge loads of your videos. Just so cute. I love you. I've read it. I wasn't overly fussed by it, but I really want to go back and revisit it because the new covers that she's done for the books, I love them and I would love them on my shelves. They look really pretty, but I refuse to commit to buying them until I try rereading Brutal Prince and seeing how that goes. So I think I'm going to do that and give that a bash. Hello, you all right? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, babe. Okay. Yeah, so I do want to go back and reread that, I think, at some point. I think it's still in Kindle Unlimited, so I'll probably try it on there and then potentially get them. Yeah, really pretty cover, especially since she changed them. Like, I don't mind people on my covers. For example, I have invested in these covers by Brooke Montgomery for the Sugarland Creek series because I actually don't hate having people on my covers, and I really think these covers are dead pretty. But on occasion, they come out with really nice, more subtle covers. Do you know what I mean? Again, I have the people covers for one of Elsie Silver's series, the Front Runner series, whatever that series is called. But I actually really like the new discreet covers that she's come out with, so I think I want to get those. But I love these. I think these are really pretty. So I've bought them all because I really like them. Probably shouldn't do that, but I did regardless. It is what it is. Oh, dear me. Right. Are we ready to start a sprint, my dudes? Because we've been here 35 minutes and all I've done is yap, as usual. Should we get on with the sprint? Let's go. Let's go be productive. Hello. How do we do in that sprint? I felt like that went on and on and on. And anybody else? It seemed to go on for quite some time, that sprint. I did get 27 minutes into this video, and I'm currently partway through making my thumbnail for it. So I do still need to wrap this up, but I've already mentioned I will wait until I have edited up to date with this, so I know exactly what I've said already. And then I'll film the wrap up for it, and then it will be done and dusted. But yeah, that's what I've managed in this sprint. How did everybody else do? Hello, we'll have lunch in this sprint and maybe do some cleaning as I have opened my windows. So now I don't want to leave the flat and I would have to close them again. Fair. Finish my book, on to the next. Nice. What have you chosen to read next? Didn't read, but made my thumbnail for my video today and gave the bun her medicine. Cute. Perfect match for Sin series. Love that being. Hello. I just watched YouTube in that one and turned the oven on so I can make pizza for lunch. Using audiobooks and not read much myself for months now. That's fair. That is fair. Did my skincare, made an 8 lunch and helped my housemate run through his interview prep. So very productive. Now I can read. Love that for you. Good morning. Decided to read Mistress of Lies and get that dopamine from finishing it. I think that would do me good. I love that for you. Reading Mother of Death and Dawn, which is a final book, and will extend the readathon to read A Court of Silver Flames, second final book, 2 final books, nice. Hello, joined during the sprint, not in a reading mood just yet, so been doing some financial planning for next year. That's still very productive though, I love that for you. 75 pages, read 35 pages of Juniper and Thorn. I really don't know if I'm liking this or not. Fair. I haven't read it. Hello, just joined but managed 27, nope, 25 pages of Knife of Dreams. Don't know where I got the 7 from. Had lunch and watched Jade's End of Year TBR, also in the midst of watching Lucy Wood's wardrobe declutter. Found the project I want to do for Mum's 70th and updated a bit in my journal. Nice. Read volume 2 of Cat from Our World and The Forgotten Witch. Checked The Fox Trap and then read 2 chapters of Best Hex Ever. I hope you're enjoying Best Hex Ever. I love that book. Not bad. I'm starting a new series, so it's still kind of slow, but we'll see. Fair. Watched some BookTube, read some Wisteria. I want to continue on with that series so bad. I liked Best Hex Ever so much. Didn't like Rewitched as much as I anticipated. Oh, interesting. I do still want to get to that before the end of the month. God only knows when I'm going to fit that in. If I could fit that in with the video that I'm going to do on Wednesday, trying to do Variation and Songbird of whatever the hell that title's called by Chris Broadbent. If I could fit Rewitched in as well, that would be fantastic, but I just don't think I'm going to manage it. And I have bought another copy, an American edition, so that I can edit it annotate it. Sorry, I'm distracted by my phone. So that I can annotate it. So I don't know. We'll see. Sorry, Andy's texting me from downstairs. He got a coffee machine the other day and now he needs somewhere to put it, and we don't have a lot of unit space. So he's looking for we were thinking of just a little table just to put the coffee machine on, but he's found like a really nice unit that will go in the kitchen, that we might even be able to put like the kettle on and the microwave on and actually make some more space on the units, and it'd just be like a standalone unit with the coffee machine, kettle, microwave and stuff like that on it. Maybe even the toaster could fit on it. I don't fucking know. And it would just free up a load of unit space, but he's distracting me now. Does not give a shit about my working day. I'm joking. He does. Just move that over. Pause that for a second. I'm not ready, clearly. Read 37 pages. I'm reading Black Rose. I really love to read Witch, one of my favourite witchy books from this year. From what Jodie said about it, I think I'm really going to enjoy it, but I have heard some mixed reviews. Mixed reviews. Peeled the potatoes for dinner in good time, so can read, getting a snack, and we'll continue with Witch Hat Talia Volume 8. Nice. Ooh, I also joined Blue Sky. See how long that lasts. Blue Sky? I've never heard of this. It felt unfinished in editing for me. The concept was nice though. Oh, fair, fair. Got through 11% of the right move and got some small bits of cleaning done. Going to continue next sprint to hopefully finish up and maybe make something to eat. I think her second book is set in the same world. She said it was kind of like a prequel on TikTok live she did, so I feel it will be a universe she expands on. I love that. Blue Sky is fun. What is Blue Sky? Oh, it's the new Twitter. I saw Joel sharing something on this the other day on his Instagram, and I was like, what? That looks like Twitter. What's he going on about? And I was so confused. This makes sense. Are we boycotting Twitter? Is that what's going on? Fair. That is fair. Fair enough. It looks just like Twitter. I was so confused. I was like, fuck is Blue Sky? This is Twitter. Fair. All right, should we do another sprinty sprint? I want to at least get, like another sprint in, just in case I do end up bouncing earlier than I anticipated to go and watch the darts. My apologies if I do that. I will keep you posted if I'm going to, though, if I know in advance as well that I'm going to do that. But let's at least get another sprint in. I anticipate sticking around and just keeping the sprints going, and I will just go downstairs and watch the match and come back up before the sprint ends. But let's at least get another sprint in, I think. I feel like Rewitch started really slow and I was worried because I wasn't enjoying it. It took a few chapters, but then I really got into it and loved it by the end. I believe it is the people who were part of the creation of Twitter that Musk fired. Nice. Nice. Shout out to them for taking a stand. Love that. All right, let's do another sprint. Let's go. Hello, Jackie. How are we doing that sprint, team? I have finished editing what I can of this. I need to film my wrap up for this video, and then I can edit that and it is done. I think I'm going to film an intro to my next video, and then might call it a day with work for that then. So yeah, how did everyone else do? Hello, I was napping and missed the notification. I'm sorry you had a bad week. Thank you so much. Cute. We'll join next sprint, Sunday roast time. Fair. Took a break for food. It's hailing, and I've read 82 pages. Nice. Good morning, just joined, listening to Somewhere Beyond the Sea. I want to read that one. Went for a shower and washed my hair. Read about 20 pages, and now I'm falling asleep, so I might have a quick nap and have a coffee because mine went cold. Nice. I'm being a productive bean today, unpacked and put away my clothes this sprint. Nice. I've done a wash. It's in the dryer and hung up. In fact, I think the dryer is finished, so that needs sorting out. And I will have edited this video by the end of today. So although I haven't read anything today and it hasn't got me ahead for my next video, what it has done is meant that come Wednesday, where I can finally sit down and read again, I will already be ahead because Wednesday's video will be filmed, edited, uploaded, scheduled, and ready to go. I do still need to film Sunday's video though, but I'm trying to leave that as late in the week as I possibly can so that it's most up to date on Sunday when it goes up. Had food and watched TV. Still not even touched a book, let alone read anything. I picked up my audiobook for City of Bones and picked up all the rubbish from recycling, took it out to the bins. Nice. Been looking after a poorly Mike. I hope he feels better soon. I'm going to treat myself to some puzzling. 30% sing me to sleep. It's not a favourite, but I'm liking it so far. 13% this time. Didn't do much cleaning, but turned on a load of laundry, played some solitaire and made food. Scrambled eggs and bacon with a bun. Nice. I'm going to take a break and read for a bit now. Nice. Sorry, my chair was feeling quite low. Finished today's Wheel of Time section. I read 23 pages of Bookshops and Bone Dust. Another 40 pages read of Juniper and Thorn. Very confident I'll finish this today. I hope you're enjoying it a little bit more, Ren. Damn it, I forgot my load of laundry in the washer. Gotta get up and put it in a spin. Here's your gentle reminder if you've got washing in the washing machine. Also, hydration station. Picked up my book, but did not open it. You got one step closer, Carrie. Woke him up for medication and liquids and sent him back to bed. He looks like death. Bless him. Bless him. It's such a fucking miserable day out there today. Can't decide whether to do like one more sprint and then go down and watch the darts. Because I can't imagine that once I've edited and done the filming that I want to do, that I will want to start reading at this point. I may read later on if Andy goes on the PlayStation, now that darts isn't in the evening, but I don't know. Yes, I'm aware City of Bones is book 1, but I'm also trying to complete my annual audiobook hours this month. So December, I do not have to think about reading goals and just think of mood reading. That's fair. That is fair. Again, I ended up this week, and then the video that I am planning to start next week is really going to cock up my end of year goal. The 10 before the end TBR I posted on Instagram the other day, ignore it. Apparently I am. I think I will. I think one more sprint and then I will go watch the darts. Read 37 pages of Blood over Brighthaven. Really enjoyed myself. Love that for you. Read 40 pages that sprint. Nice. I'm going to whack this on for anybody else coming in. My apologies if you were expecting me to go a little bit longer today. I also was. I literally scheduled these sprints thinking that the darts was this evening. And then Andy reminded me, like literally 5 minutes before we went live. Well, not reminded me, but told me that darts was this afternoon. I was like, 23 pages of Black Rose while lying in bed. It's 9:30 a.m. in North Carolina. Fair. Did some laundry. Read 3 books that are continuations or final books, but they were the first 10 days of the month and not this week. That's fair. I appreciate you guys. Okay, let's do the last sprint. Hello, hello. Sorry, just making a note of something. How did we do in that sprint? Get up there. How did we do in that sprint? This was the final sprint. My apologies, guys. I filmed my wrap up for the final book support group, and I'm just partway through editing that now. The match that I want to watch has now come on. And I filmed the intro for my next big project, which I'm looking forward to, but just suddenly realised that I completely missed the fucking sponsor off. So may need to refilm that slash. I'm not doing it now, but may need to refilm that slash just add the intro in some point. I'm gonna re-watch it at some point, maybe edit it, see if it's something that I can add in at a later date. But yeah, I was productive in that sprint. I will finish off this and then get it exporting and go downstairs and watch the darts, I think. But how did everyone else? Do you are very welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Too drowsy to get up. I did nothing but sleep that entire sprint. Fair. It's one of those days. If I wasn't here, I would probably be doing the same. Another 60 pages. Maybe I'll finish the book tonight. Only 2.5 hours left. You've got this. We are. We could have a few this week. I will let you know. I will probably end up. I may do some on Wednesday afternoon, just because if I do that 24-hour readathon, I may need the encouragement. Again, though, I may not. So we'll see. It may be Friday. I think it will probably end up being Friday sprints. I hope that's okay. Not Magic Monday one, so I'm working Monday, Tuesday this week for my brother, and then I'm home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So probably Friday, maybe a Wednesday or Thursday thrown in as well. We'll see. I'll keep you posted though. I put a wash on and also stripped my bed. The cat then nagged me to sit. So no, I am planning how to escape the sofa to remake the bed. I had dinner and some ice cream, cleared the book section on my Notion reading for 2025. Sorry, ready for 2025 struggles. I'm about to start blog and Bookstagram work for the week. Nice. Final book support group wrap up. Read a first in a series, DNF, the second book in a duology, and 2 out of 3 into another first in series. Nice. Reading books for French kids / YA authors this month for a convention early December. Love that. I look forward to seeing you. Right, I'm back to Slumberland. Love you all. Enjoy your nap, Theo. Bless. Right, let's end that because that's annoying life out of me. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. My apologies, I've not gone for a longer today. It's just the way it's worked out. My apologies. I wanted to ask you about the Romance Rex with a medical theme. Het and no smut is to give to my dad. Romance Rex with a medical theme. Oh. But with no smut. I don't think I have anything for that. Does anybody have any recommendations? Romance recommendations with medical theme, but no smut. I don't think I have anything. Because the majority of my books are smutty. The ones that are not, I don't remember having medical themes to them. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything. My apologies. Got my bingo, finished The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin for final book. Love that for you. Congratulations. I know smart is more for me being self-conscious than fame. I've been here since very early, but I had you on in the background. I was asleep, hence it was 4 a.m. here in California. I was with you all in spirit. Thanks for the sprint. You're very welcome. Right, I'm going to bounce so I can get this finished and get my butt downstairs and watch this match because it might be ended by the time I get down there if I'm not careful. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks for another wonderful year of Final Book Support Group. There will be another round, another readathon in January. Keep your eyes peeled for an announcement in December for that. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks as always for another wonderful year and for keeping things going. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you very soon. In fact, you've got a video coming from me in less than 2 hours. Again, another one, a third one for the week. You're welcome. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.